Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, do a little bit of maintenance on this truck again. I want to at least get the fuses back in here. I'm gonna get some sandpaper and kind of clean off some of the rust on here. Go around also. Take one of these tires here and put it on here, start it back up again. I want to bring it into the garage. I really didn't want to put like any transmission fluid in there because I don't want to waste it, but it's, as you can see today, it's not so sunny, it's slightly cold, so I want to bring it into the garage, put some jack stands underneath it, drop the pan, and drain the fluid. Unfortunately, there is no drain plug on the pan, so that's gonna be, you know, messy, but hopefully that we can get these gauges to work and see that temp on the radiator. Like that top hose, it probably wasn't even warmed enough for the thermostat to open. That's why it was cold. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue, but it could be. So let's get to those fuses. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to sand down some of these for the fuses here because they're kind of rusted out. Alright, so at this point, I already have new fuses here that I bought, you know, a while back. Nova and the Chevelle all use the same fuses. I'm going to go off a damn diagram off of Google, and I'll try to post that in a picture-in-picture so you can see what I used to hopefully match up what fuses go here. I'm not too sure where these go, so maybe we can figure that out soon after we put some of these in. Sorry for it being dark. Alright guys, so I have an old meter here. This is a very old one, so I'm going to use this to verify the gas gauge feel on the Google thing that I have for the fuse panel diagram to get the fuses in the right spot. There's a missing wire for the fuel gauge, and there's, you know, obviously 3 hanging out right here. So I'm just gonna do a simple continuity check. I got this wire right here, this bare one that I'm using to touch one of the wires. I have the other side over here, and I'm gonna, you know, and the fuel tank is back here. Simple little test, not too much difficulties here. I like to hear this ring off, so go your continuity. Should make a sound for it being good. And once you do your simple check on your meter, don't turn it off because you have to just check again. So again, I'm going to put this lead on the wire coming from the fuel tank, and I'm going to take this bare one and touch one of the wires over here. It should sound off once we find the wire that it goes to. Bear with me guys, so I got it connected here now. Boom. See if it rings off in that first wire here. So obviously not that one. Going to the second all black wire, and I'm actually going to hold it because I can't put my meter in there. Holding it here, go back to here, Obviously not that one. We're gonna try this one. Looks like someone's already with this. We'll tape that off. Put this piece in here. Again, I'm gonna hold it to that one. Right there, guys. Continuity through both. That means we're on the right wire for this fuel tank. So I'm gonna put tape on this right here, simple quick fix, and put it back where it needs to be at. Alright, so we got everything on. Fuses are all in there. I disconnected the battery. Want to see if this fuel gauge will move. Well, the wipers obviously work. So either there's no power to the fuel gauge, or we have a half tank, which I doubt it. We got the lights on. Let's see here. Not too sure if the lights work or not. Yep, we got these lights, those two, headlights, side marker. Tail lights, all work. Alright, so for the fuel tank, I doubt it's halfway. I'm going to verify that I have 12 volts from here to there, or from there to ground. So hopefully none of these is ground, besides maybe this black wire. I'm not sure where this black wire goes, so let me verify that right now. Alright, so obviously I had bad wire that was right there, so I just re-terminated it. It's the same wire though. Now it's showing full. So the fuel tank center's probably bad. Normal. We're gonna cold start it right now and see if it actually starts up. Oh, building oil pressure. Alright, let's pour some fluid down the carburetor. Alright, this is at idle. It took a few times. I had to spray some of this down twice. Rev it up a little bit. It's running now. I kind of want to see if that temp gauge will work real quick. While I'm doing that, I'm going to prep for getting this tire off and getting one of these back on, and then pour some fluid down the transmission so we can see if we can get it to move. Other than that, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to change the tire and all that, so when I'm done with that, I will get back to this video. Alright guys, this tire's off. As you can see, look like we had some little critters making homes and more little critters going on here. Alright guys, at this point, getting ready to put some transmission fluid in there. Hopefully we can just put, you know, 1 quart Super Tech from Walmart. It's about $20 or $17 for this. Tires on, holding air. Walmart, it's almost the same as, you know, AutoZone and Shucks, but they're a little bit cheaper and I was already there. So I got this, and you know, 4 quarts or whatever, 1 gallon, do the job. I'm gonna pour that in, then we'll get back to it. Alright, start it back up. Oh, that's nice, started right up. Alright, I got about 1.5 quarts in here. Hopefully that's enough to move it into the garage. I'm gonna go through the gears. Oh, it went in the drive. This is low 2, low 1, back up. That's reverse right here. Let's park. I think it's in reverse now. I kind of felt it. You know, when you put it in drive or reverse, and you kind of feel it moving. Go back to drive. Sweet. All right. Open up the gates, get the van out, and I'm gonna pull this sucker in the garage. All right, gates are open. Start it back up. Starting right up. Too bad that temp gauge is not turning on. Gas gauge just moves for some reason. I know it's not full. I'm pretty sure it's not full. Battery gauge is working. Showing about even. So the alternator is doing its job. Alright, let's go put it back in drive. Alright, hit in gear. More junk in the garage. Another excuse to get the wife's van out of here.